Alright, we are here with the new album, Starline by Chance the Rapper. I'm very excited for this project because I've been a casual Chance the Rapper fan for a while. I listened to Coloring Book was my intro to him, and I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. I liked a few songs off of that. Some of those songs are some of my favorite songs of all time. Same Drugs, Summer Friends. I play them literally every year. Like timeless music this man has created. However, he also created this album, The Big Day. And The Big Day is one of the worst albums I've listened to. It was like 70 minutes of just mediocre beats talking about his wife. And it was not very interesting or creative or good. And it was kind of a detrimental album for Chance because it took all of the momentum that he had in like 2016 and stuff and absolutely killed it. After that, people were like, he's washed, he's done, nobody likes Chance the Rapper anymore. He created one of the worst rap albums of all time. And I didn't disagree, but at the same time, I also knew that he was capable of more. I knew that he was capable of still being a good artist. Just because you drop one hot piece of dookie does not mean that you are a bad artist. So when I heard this new Chance the Rapper album was coming out, I got excited. I saw his face on the cover. Look at this. So these are Chance the Rapper's albums, right? Face on the cover. Face on the cover. Doesn't count. No face on the cover. Face on the cover. Face on the cover. Face on the cover. That's peak. But every time he drops his face on the cover with like something like Acid Rap or Coloring Book or 10 Day, it's always an album that people really like from him. So when I saw the album cover had his face, I was like, oh, we're back to good Chance the Rapper again. Okay. So I'm excited for this. I'm not going to do any more. I'm just going to hop right into it cuz this is a kind of a longer album, an hour 7 minutes, 17 songs. I'm hoping to get like 10 from here. I'm not hoping to get a full album's worth. If he does, beautiful. But if not, that's okay. All right, let's jump in. Track 1, Starside Intro. I know that sample.
Surprise, it's the boy who live. It's the West Chatham Santa with some toys to give. A 38 special I call Noisy Cricket. I got a chain on now called Roy G. Bibb. No fairy tale endings if you lose the plot. It's written in the notebook if you forgot. It's a love letter. I used to hate math, used to love letters. They had me in the class with the dumb niggas. This nigga come to class with an umbrella. Everybody died some right poem, so I raised my right arm and I said right on. Put my name on that, don't get no fuck list. Working for Starline, working for Starline, working for Starline. And we back. Look, mama, I seen a star. Big and pretty and it ain't that far. Bright and bold and black like me. And it's right in the mirror, I'm shining hard.
So nice, so heavy. We back, man. He was not wrong. Yes, that makes me happy. The rapping was good. He sounds hungry. He's into this. He's giving you an introduction of what this album's gonna feel like. That he's back. Forget all that shit in the past. We're over that. We're getting real hungry again, though. That's what I'm feeling. Also, I like that he said being a black star, and it's very hard to see. But above his head in the album art, there is a little black star right there, which is pretty cool. Also, let me just say, the colors on this album art are phenomenal. This is absolutely gorgeous. Green is my favorite color, so seeing that green background and just the green aurora borealis, absolutely beautiful. Track 2, Ride, featuring Do or Die. Okay. I don't think he's done that ad-lib yet. And I wasn't sure if he was going to bring it back for this album because I didn't hear it on the first track. But the Oh, that's peak. I wanna try and count how many times he goes ah on this album. 1 so far.
Diamonds on my birthstone. Sometimes it snows in April. If I get the light right, I'm shooting out a rainbow. This for all my gullers, I'ma get us off this gill again. This for all the times now I'm the captain, you was filling in. All of you 3 old folks gonna trust this 116. Trusting this pro pimp dream. Trusting the program, I put you on the big screen. Tell all the squares that I've been to the mountaintop, and I know what I've seen. So, bitch, get in the whip. Starship, we fixin' the dip. No ifs and buts, bitch, get in.
The west, the wind blew in the new sense. The blueprint carved it out with 2 cents. A movement came out the booth and I clock in.
Stack the netto, match them peso. Got some soldiers moving to say so. They keep telling me we celebrities, and I know that, but you can hold that.
But if they wanna fight, it's gonna be a fight.
Oh,
just
man.
get your brothers right, and they gon' ride. Just enjoy the ride, just enjoy the ride. Trust you gon' be alright, we gon' be alright. But if they wanna fight, it's gonna be a fight. Just get your brothers right, and they gon' ride.
Yeah. That was great. That was fantastic. I wasn't fully on board with the chorus the first couple of times, but by the end, I was enjoying the ride. Oh, that was great. I really like that. The vibes on that, absolutely heavenly. So nice. The Do or Die feature, I was a little unsure of at first. I think the first guy's voice came in a little bit too deep for me. I really liked where Chance was sitting on that production, but that second feature was just fantastic. I think Do or Die is 3 gentlemen from a quick glance at their Spotify page, but either way, I don't know if all 3 of them were on that, but whoever was the second/last person that was on it, fantastic, and that was really good. Track 3, No More Old Men, featuring Jamila Woods.
I was in need, I was in need. I remember a long time ago. Mr. Darn used to take the bus over from Halstead. Mr. Harper used to be so exhausted. It's a lot less old man than it was before.
I say we gon' live till our head turn white. No law can find our name.
Where's your instincts, nigga? Act like you forgot. It's the 4 black commandments, man. You know how we rock. It goes 1. Watch your health, that's your wealth. 2. Watch your brother, that's yourself. 3. Watch your home, that's your door. 4. If they want it, we go to war. For the day you don't see these old men no
I
more.
say we gon' live till our head turn
That's good,
white.
man.
No law can find our name.
He's 3 for 3 right now. Jamila Woods with a great feature. I really like that song. A very cool track about how the culture, the times are changing. People aren't doing the same things that they used to be doing. And eventually nobody will be doing it at all. Pretty melancholic, pretty sad, but still a little hopeful. Because we'll still be old men. But eventually there won't be any. It's not my favorite so far, but I did think it was pretty cool. Track 4. I can't say that word, so this track to me is called The Problem, featuring BJ the Chicago Kid.
I'm gonna call you black, you a Negro. You sound like them kids in school. You ever know them dudes that get mad the motherfucker, right? You be talking about, say, black boy.
Say, man, what you mean, black?
You know it's dirty when the sink dirty. Nowadays you 13, you gotta think 30. And even little sticks got extensions on them. It sound a long way from some whippings, don't it?
BJ in the back there.
Ooh, I'm sick of you, all your minions so despicable. Me, my typical medical journey.
Was that a Despicable Me reference? I didn't expect that. But also, if he follows this up with a bar saying that something grew, there might be another problem.
The world said, yup, that's a Negro problem.
That's not BJ. Who is that? I don't recognize that voice.
Negro problem. My problem is your problem. Your problem is my problem.
My parents was like that, you know, because in my neighborhood, you know, there used to be some beautiful black man would come through the neighborhood dressed in African shit, you know. really nice shit, you know, and they be peace, love, black is beautiful. Remember the essence of life. We are people of the universe. Life is beautiful. My parents go, that nigga crazy.
Yep, that's 4 for 4. I think it's really interesting. It's so sad to hear about the systemic racism that, like, I mean, all over the world, but also just America has, and in, like, the healthcare system, too. How are you going to be racist and be a doctor? You're supposed to help people. What? It's absolutely disgusting. But also, I, as a white man, have never had to really deal with comparing my skin tone to someone else who is of a similar shade than me. I've never, like, I guess that's not true. I've definitely made fun of people for being pale. But at the same time, I guess it's not that much of a white North American's identity. It's not as important, but I'll be honest. Now is not the time. With just me behind a microphone, I'm only one voice in this scenario, and arguably the voice that does not matter. That being said, I thought the track was really good. A little bit sad again, a little bit melancholic. But I mean, look at the cover. Look at the album art for this. You see those eyebrows? He's looking melancholic too, so it definitely fits right into this. It's also really interesting to hear about, like, because this is something I go through as well, not going to the doctor until it's absolutely necessary. Granted, mine is just because I'm putting it off, but because there are so many more nefarious reasons that black people have to deal with, that's just sad. That's upsetting to me. It makes me want to go punch a doctor. Not here in America, but I don't want to go to America right now. So I'll save that for another day. Track 5, Drapetomania, featuring Baby Chief Do It. This is going to be a very different tone. I love those evil keys.
Back in big, I straight up told that pig can't make me do nothing but die. So much money in one pocket, it look like I pimp cause I limp and I lean on one side. Everybody crazy, so I play crazy and don't nobody wanna play no more. She said, talk to me crazy, I said, and she said, say no more. She said, lift me up, lay her back with her back on the bed, let me clutch her in your hand.
I met a bad bitch on Instagram, she catfished me, but I still went crazy. Nobody fucking with me my age or older, I'ma be one of the greatest. Don't text me saying we gotta work, I don't really wanna talk. Fuck you, pay me. D-Thing said don't hit, she dirty, but it's too late, I already ate it. These code words like crack cocaine, she can suck me dick, but ain't got no brain. Tap my fully and let her go stupid. Somebody down, don't need no aim.
Go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy. Tiffany Fiend in the blue box, 401k in the shoebox. My favorite rapper named Tupac. Love Tupac cause he shot 2 cops. Go crazy.
Yeah, that's 5 for 5. Who produced that track? Because that was very good. Dex Level? That's a fire name. I thought that was a great track. One of my favorites so far. All 3 of those verses were great. They were really good. They were spitting. They were flowing fantastically. Fuck ice. That being said, I really, really wish the chorus was just a little bit crazier. Because it even sounded like the instrumental fit the verses so well. And I really feel like it could have used one more element in the chorus, in the go crazy part, to really let it shine. Because it was such a fantastic backing beat. When they're spitting fast on it, it works so well. But when it's just a more hollow hook with just a go crazy, and you have that space there in the track, it kind of shows that the beat was missing something in that section. It's in my opinion that if you take something away from a track in a moment, it's a good idea, especially if it's a more upbeat song, to add something in. So he's taking away a lot of the energy and flow that they had on the verses for the chorus. So adding like a siren or something, or like a tornado siren or something, like a bigger sound effect to have in that beat, I think would have worked fantastic. But that's just me. I don't know how to make music as well as Chance the Rapper does. That was a good ass track. I don't know what Drapetomania means though. Does it mean going crazy? It's got mania in the name, so it's not too far off. Caused the phenomenon to enslave blacks to run away from bondage before the Civil War. Oh my god. Well, today I learned. So drapetomania is a not real mental illness that a white guy made up to explain why black people who were slaves in the Civil War would try and escape being a slave. Now that's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. How stupid do you have to be, man? I guess it was like 200 years. That wasn't that long ago. That was like 170 years ago. That's like 2 generations of people ago. That's awful. That's evil. No wonder those fucking piano keys sounded evil. Oh my god. Track 6, Back to the Go, featuring Vic Mensa. Let's let this transition in.
Go crazy, go crazy. I made a mistake, I lost a home. Not like a mortgage, but more like a foster home. Supposed to be 2 parents, but now I'm across the globe and screaming across the phone. A dog that just lost his bone. I'm square one, ground zero, the homeless hometown hero. I was transient, only in a family sense. And in the past tense, maybe I was absent. I stopped doing acid, but I've been keeping tabs since in London hoes with acid said that they love my accent. No, I'm not demanding, baby, I was just accent. Been around the board, now I'm back to the go.
Ooh.
I made paint from out the pain. Sometimes you wash the stains out in the rain.
I was headstrong till I woke up all the meds gone. We was grown, acting childish, chasing the red bone. Shit, I thought there wasn't no biggie when dead wrong. Back at home with the lords and folks etched in stone. Gang banging till Chief touched down like Pat Mahomes. Trapping Travis Kelsey, playing with heavy metal like a Black Sabbath LP. And ain't no taxes on the wealthy. I've been eating vegetables, more broccoli, celery. But therapy says my relationship is not as healthy. Then we moved out that little apartment. I'm on Bel Air, but we living in my parents' house like Will and Carlton. Moved you to the West Coast. It ain't about the money though, cause even Jeff Bezos' wife got up and left, yo. I can't flex though, I'm a level with you like Dex, yo. My communication abysmal like it was Pepto. Blame it on the internet.
I'm a level you like Dex, that's like the producer.
I'm a level with you like Dex, yo. My communication abysmal like it was Pepto. Blame it on the internet, techno like the Depeche Mode. Stole your heart like a klepto, baby, welcome to death row.
Chills. My hair's standing up. Not this one. Not this one. I've enjoyed this album so far, but I think hands down, without a doubt, that's my favorite track. That was fantastic. Because I don't remember if I mentioned it at the start, but The Big Day was all about his wife and getting married. That's what The Big Day was his wedding day. And it's all about getting married to his wife. And a few months ago, maybe a year ago, it came out that Chance the Rapper got divorced. And I don't mean to laugh. It's a shitty situation. But that is a horrific irony if I've ever heard it. To make an entire album about how much you love and care for your wife and have the whole world dislike and hate the album enough that eventually your relationship ends. And I'm not saying that album's the reason it ended. I don't know why it ended. As an outside viewer to the situation, you have to acknowledge the irony in that. With that being said, this is a phenomenal track. Absolutely brilliant. He does such a great job painting the picture of where he's at, where he's been. He's been all around the world, all around the board. Now he's back to the go. Right back where he started, in his mom's garage, pumping iron. That's great. I initially was unsure if this song needed a feature, but Vic Mensa pulled it through. He did so good. There were so many good bars on that. He's talking about broccoli, carrots, but his love life isn't so healthy. Woo! Abysmal like Pepto. Woo! That was fantastic. Everything was great. One of my favorite choruses I have heard on this album so far. I have nothing bad to say about that. That was one of my favorite Chance tracks. Easy. Track 7. This looks to be the lead single from the album, judging by the streams. Have not heard it. Track 7. The Highs and the Lows, featuring Joey Badass.
We can make amends over old memes and mimosas. My mama know I ain't make my bed, but I'ma lay in it with Two fat motherfuckers with strong knees and free fall. It's cloudy with a chance of meatballs. I checked the weather. I gave all my vices a call. Let's get together.
I was feeling lifeless, I had to cut my vices. Now the feeling that I feel is priceless. And the spirit want me to be righteous, but I know I might just relapse, get sucked in these devices. Got so used to feedback. John's the rapper. Joseph Badman, yes. You don't know, sir. Fuck Mussolini with his dad ass. Fuck.
Oh, man. Fuck Mussolini with his dead ass. That's 7 for 7. Great track once again. Not my favorite so far, but I think that served as definitely a good first single to get people excited and interested for the album, because this is a lot of what he's been talking about, the highs and the lows of life. Shit happens to you. You just gotta keep taking it and keep rolling. I think sonically it was a pretty good track. They were both spitting pretty well. Neither of them really blew my mind, especially Joey. I think he had a couple of moments that were pretty nice, but other than that, he was okay to me. He was a nice addition, but I wasn't thirsting over that feature. He didn't blow me away, but I thought it was a very solid track. Next up, track 8, Space and Time.
I grew tall overnight. I woke up one day a man. Walked back by the crib where we would one day raise a fam. I've been around the world, done all the things I can. Rose this mission Apollo. Since this time is borrowed, I'll be back tomorrow. Shipwrecked on an isle about a mile outside the moon. I went to war. What if I change my ways? Would you be less afraid? But I was hoping I could fit. You said it's too late for that, but you should see how big she is. 'Cause space and time go whether or not you call home.
8 for 8. If you saw me making weird facial expressions there, that's because that did not sound like what I was expecting it to. There were so many times on that where I was just like a little bit caught off guard by where the sound of that song was going. But I do still think overall it accomplishes its goal of feeling big and grand like you are in outer space without being too scary or off-putting, because this is a song about Chance having to go and reflect on how large he's getting, larger than life even, and now it's affected his home life. He's got nowhere to go, as we know, and he's wondering if there would eventually, with enough space and time, be enough room for him, be a place for him there. By the sounds of it, no, unfortunately. But time will tell, I guess. That was fucking sad. Damn, Chant. This album cover's fitting in nice. It's melancholic as fuck. It's lonely as fuck. And that's what I like to see. Well, it's not what I like to see, but it's the music I like to listen to. I always like sad stuff. I always like tragic stuff. It hits a little bit different when it's real life things, especially real life choices and decisions of people. But it's still a comfortable space for me to be. I like feeling sad. Which I'm saying on this beautiful, bright, sunny day. That was another great track. Track number 9, Link Me in the Future. This is also gonna be another sad one. I'm telling you right now. Link Me in the Future, this is gonna be about him not being able to see someone for a while. Oh, fuck.
Link me in the future, or here, waiting on forever. Streets is crying bloody murder. Somebody no one heard of. The gall, the audacity, the fucking nerve of. You know this town is like the dog pound. This shit is corrupt. They can't get off they high horse cause they lost the stirrups. The interest always died down from when you first starting. But if you really looking, we could start a search party. Go get the cake, go hit the lights, let's make a surprise. If you looking for love, then we gon' find that bitch by sunrise. Our memories still haunt me, my homies told me to ghost you. But every time I see you, it make me just wanna hold you closer. Link me in the future. Link me in the future.
Okay, this is a very sad song so far, but I just gotta say, this chorus is confusing me. I'm not the biggest fan of how he's sounding on this. We'll see. Maybe he can pull it off. These vocal effects, though, not really doing it for me.
No honorary when you have to bury old friends. My heart was heavy, had to carry him with both hands. Young and scary, we was wary of the romance. The world's on fire, girl, you marrying a snowman. And death is really nothing different from the norm. And everybody at the end get what's coming for him. Either God got some loving or an oven for him. So if we isn't on the same flight, on the same night, lead me in the future. Or whatever, I'm sure I'll be right here, waiting on forever.
Very interesting, because I really like the subject matter on it. I thought it was really nice, the idea of not seeing somebody for a long time and then eventually basically just accepting that you're not going to see them. Just saying, you know what? We'll see each other in the future when we're both dead. What do you say? When you die, God's got either lovin' or an oven for them. That's hot. That's a hot bar. Pun absolutely intended. And I thought like the verse was pretty good. I thought the chorus lyrically was pretty solid. However, some of the sonic choices on that I question really, really hard. I'm like, why did you choose to use those sounds there? It was really interesting. It's weird because I don't want to say that it's something I'd rather have not on the album, because it has unique feelings, it has unique bars that I think really add to this project, really elevate it. But at the same time, the multiple layers of the vocals, all kind of off pitch, I was struggling a little bit, but that's okay, because I've seen in interviews and stuff, this next track is one of Chance's favorites off the album, so that means it'll be one of my favorites off the album. Track 10, Gun in Your Purse, featuring Young Thug and Tia Corinne.
Put this gun in your purse, put this gun in your purse, put this gun in your purse, put this gun in your purse. Sometimes it'll get bad, sometimes it'll get worse. Put this gun in your purse, sometimes we gotta die. Them niggas gon' die first. Put this gun in your purse, put this gun in your purse.
I have a theory for what this track means. I don't know if it's right, but I have a theory. I'll wait till the end of the track to say it properly.
Them niggas gon' die first, nigga. Put this gun in your purse, put this gun in your snake, put this gun in your bird. Murder like UGK, murder. Put this gun in your purse. Shit went to a person. She said it worked.
No, I'ma do that first. Fuck around, might get murked. Fuck around, might smoke perp. I'm still little my worth. 58 kiss my verse. Couple of kiss my shirt. That's wherever she got perp. See that I'm phone, I'm hurt.
Them niggas gon' die first.
So first off, it does get the like, but I hate to say it. That was not one of my favorites off the album. It was a little bit too samey throughout the whole track. It kept a lot of the same energy, a lot of the same flow, kind of repetitive. I thought the Young Thug verse was okay. I thought the Tia Corinne verse was okay. Definitely heard better performances from honestly all three of them. That being said, my insane headcanon for this song, it's not true, but my headcanon for the meaning of Gun in Your Purse is the idea of Giving your problems and like taking your problems, the issues that you have, and giving them to someone else. That's not a good thing. The idea of saying I'm this combatant, I'm this person with a lot of anger who's very competitive, and I'm gonna give all of those feelings and those emotions to you now. You take my gun and you put it in your purse. I don't fucking know, man. That's what I thought, though, and I thought it was a kind of cool metaphor, but I don't know if that was intended or not. That could just be me spitballing. But if I am, I'm not no saliva liar. I have nothing else. I have nothing to say about that. That track is okay. Next up, track 11. This looks like the second single that was released. I have not heard this either. I saw one person on Twitter looking at the track list for this and saying, yeah, this is going to be bad. And that's literally before the song came out, so I have no idea. Track 11, Tree.
My mama used to always keep a little bit of dro. The incense in the window while she folding her clothes. And no life will have its issues.
Oh fuck, I have heard a little bit of this. I've heard this bit. If this is the chorus, I've heard a little bit of it, but that's it. Because I remember the incense in the window.
My mama had to work. My mama had to birth 2 kids. My mama drove to church in iron shirts and kept a smirk. And I think my mama must have worked at saltine at the factor. Why she came home crying, said I'm tired of these crackers. I roll up for pretty girls that's on they grind getting paid. Stop, look, buck in my hand. If it ain't a buck in my hand, this full of bullets, I'm flipping a bird, it's a plane, so don't give a fuck in my hand. If we roll up, we flame up. Yes, we flame up. If we pull up, ain't no change up. Don't play with our money, it's dangerous. Like my girls, like we homegrown. And she gets stoned, she shown. All the Casa Negros gone.
Here comes Wayne. I heard the lighter.
My mama had to work, yeah, my stepdaddy had to work. Don't expect me to pass the perp, cause past the perp ain't at this church. Oh, God forgive me, holy smokes, like religion. I be smoking like an engine, can't play poker like syringes. Blow a pound like I'm Jenny Craig, I'm cold as Winnipeg.
All the Casa Negros gone. Fucking get stoned, Craig and Smokey.
I don't know what the fuck that guy on Twitter was smoking, but it wasn't this song. Yeah, this was great. I really liked it. More lighthearted, upbeat, fun, about smoking weed. Also about his mom's dislike of white people, which I do respect. I loved it how she was like, she must have worked at the saltine factory because she came home and she was always tired of these crackers. That's great. I thought Chance was really great on that. He's definitely my favorite part. Lil Wayne I was worried about, but he was solid. He did his job. He was a fine addition. I don't think that he added an enormous amount to it. He definitely did, though. He definitely did. I can't downplay his contribution. Smino, for me, has always been a very hit or miss artist. Either I really, really love what he's doing, or it just doesn't connect. And I think this is one of those times where I think it doesn't connect. He has such a small part on this track, and it is okay. I don't, like, obviously it adds track length. I think if you took him off the song, I would have enjoyed the song just as much. I think he's a perfectly fine addition to the song. But also, that track was 4.5 minutes. And it makes me question if it had to be 4.5 minutes. If you cut Smino out, you probably save yourself another 35 seconds, maybe? Who knows? Either way, I thought that was a cool track. Not my favorite, but I liked it still. Still solid. Track number 12, Burn Ya Block. Oh, fuck yeah.
These suckers are burning down my store.
Burn your block, 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 burn. Red summer heads on a pike down. Hands on your head on a curb, bite down. Fire in your eyes and it burn bright brown. Sun downtown, you turn around, right round. Fight for your life, take it round by round. Time to throw it right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now. Left cheek, right cheek, going right down. Burn your blood, burn. Don't just walk, baby, sashay. Cause when you sashay, handshake or your handshake. You went Angela Bassett on the last place. You left the crib left eye, it's an ashtray.
I am so surprised that is the third, at the time of recording this, the third least listened to song on the album, because that was great. That was fire, literally. Didn't take up too much time. Didn't overstay its welcome. Honestly, you were welcome for a little bit longer there. I was really hoping in the third final chorus, things would start just like go crazy, but it kind of like peaked in the middle. It was still really good though, and it's still a very short track, 2.5 minutes. So it's not too disgraceful or anything, but I thought it was great. When he got into that like, that falsetto almost, that like other like, that was great. I nothing else to say about that. That was a nice, fun little track that I fucked with. Shout out to Arson. Don't do it, but shout out to Arson. Track 13, Letters.
Dear Emerald Avenue, Church of God, I hope this message reached you well. I wrote this with a broken heart. See, recently my auntie Carolyn passed away, and half the way to the funeral I realized that it's some shit that niggas just gonna have to say. You think you outlasted? That wasn't just my auntie in that casket. You just buried KOK in Sunday school and classes. The only saint you see on every Sunday season passes. Somebody need they ass kicked. Who told you your gossip could be louder than your shout? I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. So, I'm on my way.
This is cool.
Dear mega church, I hope this letter finds you, for I do. Fund a new building to hide you, I'll still be behind you. Elaborate theatrics to blind you, nickel and dime you. But I knew, I've watched you worship idols, brand a Bible, sell it for double. I'll boil a pot of living water till it's scalding hot and pour it on the altar of the false fallen gods. That means the church and the state. I'm here to separate. Y'all think I'm finna play with any... Matter of fact, I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way.
This is cool. This is a cool track.
Jesus was a teacher, King was a preacher, Malcolm was a PK, and so was Aretha. I say a little prayer with my hand on my heater. You reaching and I'm slaying off your ear like I'm Peter. That light glow from the mob is not more candles. These is torches to burn it. Matter of fact, you gon' see we on our way. We on our way. On my way. We on our way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
That's cool. Those little trumpets.
Dear body, bruised and broke body, abused, confused, and soaked body. The light of his eye, the love in his hands, the one that got his love in advance, the love of his life, the covenant stands, the body. Strung up on wood, but the sun comes in morning. Dear body, protect the body. Who's all coming? Just everybody. Line those dots, connect everybody. Love, chance, PS, bless everybody.
Yeah. That's up there. That's definitely up there for one of my favorite tracks. That was fantastic. So good. The different letters to the different like religious figures, and then eventually to the body itself. Cold. So good. So good to see. That was really great. That was really, really great. Fantastic. Just so much like anger and stuff that's built up. It almost makes me wonder if actually no, I do kind of fuck with this track layout. I'm trying to see, because that was something that the JID album had a really big issue with, was just the pacing. It was like really good section of songs up the front, a very poppy mainstream middle, and then like a decent finale. Whereas this has definitely had like a lot more thought put into the actual pacing of the album, which I really, really love and appreciate. And this song was great. Shout out to calling out the mega church too. Mega churches in the States are weird. If you attend one, you're weird. If you do it not because someone is forcing you to. If you're like a kid that's going there because your parents love it, your parents are weird. Good shit, Chance. Good shit. Track 14, entering the final four now, the elite four, if you will. Speed of Light, featuring BJ Chicago Kid and Lion Babe. I've never heard the name Lion Babe before. That's kind of cool. Anyways, let's go.
That shines when it's dark. Special
What the fuck is that sample? I know I've heard it in another song. There is the light. What the fuck is that? It's in something. Fuck, that's gonna bother me until I figure it out, but that's okay. Hopefully it doesn't play throughout the entire track.
Story. One day we will start to believe the shorty. They'll say, Mama, it was moving at the speed of light.
Oh, that's
crazy. I don't want to cry in no Rolls Royce as much as I don't want to cry in a Toyota. I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. I want to be happy. I want to be happy in a Toyota. I want to be happy in a Rolls Royce. I want to be happy on a bike. I want to be happy walking. I don't want to take no sad walks. Clear my head walks. I'm tired of it. I want to be happy. I choose happiness.
Oh, damn.
I choose that. How about that? If it ain't happy tears, I don't care what it is.
God damn, that was probably the best produced track on the entire album. So full. The music just built up so nice and consistently, but it still had these little breaks of Chance just taking over. That was fantastic. That's one of my favorites for sure. Just jaw-dropping. Genuinely. That's one of those songs where it makes you forgive dropping a really bad album because you're like, okay, I know what you can do. I know you're better than this. I know that you are capable of creating real, genuinely amazing music. And that's exactly what he did here. That was fantastic. I don't recognize Lion Babe, so I couldn't really tell where they were on the track. I did not hear BJ at all. So I'm really looking forward to going back and listening to that a lot more. Yeah, that was fantastic. And then the outro at the end, who was that? Samples a clip from Shiggy in 2022. Fantastic. That was fucking beautiful. Especially given the context of this album and everything he's talked about on it. The idea of just, I want to be happy, man. Oh, that hit hard. That hit really hard in the absolute best way. Great work. We're almost out. Track 15, Pretty.
Yo, who that in that hat? Floating across the stage. Oh, that's just a boat. Floating across the page. Best of all time. Yes, tomorrow. Yesterday. Yes, in March. Yes, in April. Yes, in May. I look into the mirror like, yes. So, love. Love. I'm pretty. The mirror's got a crush, and I get a rush when I see my face sitting on my shoulders between the world. Vanilla brown eyes and a smile of pearls. I cast my cares like I'm skipping.
Let me just say, we're still in the middle of this track, but I really like this song. Lyrically, it's great because after going through all of this stuff, after hearing people on the internet basically clown you for 6 years, it's got to take a toll on a person. It's got to make you feel a certain way, especially about yourself. So to have this song where it's like not reevaluation. I don't know the exact word that I'm looking for, but just, man, I wish I was a therapist right now so I could use the one word that I'm thinking of. Reassurance. Oh my God. I don't even know if that's the word, but we're going with it. The reassurance that you are just reaffirmation. I think it's a little bit of both. Just affirming that you are a good person who's worthy and deserving of this. And of all the good stuff that you've done in your life. That being said, I really did not fucking see the reverbed that I did not have coming. That's hilarious.
I walk around Chicago, but I go wherever my guy go, and vice versa. My mom told me I'm a nice person. I got left, but maybe I ain't find the right person. I got clean, maybe I ain't get the right version. I need a shrink, come and bring me my meds. Cause there's some things wrong with some things in my head. Sometimes I think she was the love of my life. So when I'm alone, sometimes I think that I'm dead. I see the light.
This has been a great album, man. This has been a really, really great album. There's some tracks on here, not very many, that I think are okay. I think you could probably drop and the album would still be fine. But overall, this has been a fantastic ride. A really, really fantastic ride. Like I said in the little break earlier, a necessary song, a necessary stepping stone in the path that Chance the Rapper is taking in his life journey. And that's just sad, man, to find out that the person that you thought was the one isn't the one. I can't imagine. I hope I never have to feel that. I think this has been a fantastic album, and I think that we are going to have a very strong finish here. So let's end this, shall we? Well, I mean, we have 2 more tracks still. Track 16, Just a Drop, featuring Jay Electronica.
They got enough water to drown in. They got enough water for fountains. They got enough water for salmon. Well, we need enough water for a courtesy cup. We need just enough water for emergency stuff. Don't need a tub. Don't need a cup. Just a drop of the blood. I seen the storm come. I seen the warnings. I know he's coming. I can't wait till he does.
After the slanderous propaganda and a hostile public crucifixion, just after they cast lots for his robes, put thorns to scalp, stripped him out of his clothes and whipped him.
That was a nice little track. I didn't think it was my favorite. It didn't blow me away, but it had a good message, just needing a little bit, just enough to get by. You don't need an overflowing amount, and of course the water can symbolize anything you'd like. Could be holy water, could be the blood of Jesus, could be riches or wealth or even love itself. But it's the idea of just getting enough to just be able to survive and able to live. And I really like that message. This, I think, was my first time hearing Jay Electronica, maybe ever. I mean, I guess it must not be, because he was on Coloring Book. I haven't heard anything. I have not heard Jay Electronica before. Interesting. I mean, I must have heard him on Coloring Book when I listened to it 8 years ago. But other than that, I thought he was really entertaining, really good. He came in super smooth. He was rapping really fucking nicely on that. And I looked, he only has 1 album? What the hell, Jay? Get in here. That was great. A great, great track. I'm excited. Last track. Let's see if this will live up to the speed of light. I don't know. That might be my favorite song on the entire album. But let's see. Track number 17, Speed of Love, featuring Jasmine Sullivan.
So when will real love come and find me? Shoot my heart and hit like
Mac died September. I cried in October. These things come too fast. I miss when it was a lot slower. Make a track, then try to keep track of where you finna go. Cross country, but it's a sprinter though. Badu says, friends, fans, and artists must meet. Which one are you? Which one are me? Gone break a leg, leave it all on the stage. If your life fall apart, leave it all on the page. Too many nights out, too many flights out. 250-cent cakes, too many bites out. The kingdom ain't the castle, it's the knights that ride for it. This a blood drive, this a highway robbery. Look me in the eyes like I ain't go broke. So catch me mid-fall like September. Still in my bag like I slept over. Rakes for the next Cobra. Can't do it by myself, soldier. Is there any love left over? No, I love leftovers.
where is the love?
If God need a boat, do your part and you build. Fuck the art of the deal. Put your art in your will, so your kids never spend time starving or ill. I think about his bars too long, I start to get chills. But if you look up, that star gon' shine. I'm always in my glow. Run a light, no telling where life will be, but start and life will go.
So that track, Speed of Love, Speed of Love, Speed of Love. I thought that was a really nice ending. Pretty melancholic. Talking about all of like the real and fake love that he's had, not just in his relationship, but also in just his persona as a rapper. and his career as a rapper and all of the fake love you get with everywhere you go and those real human connections that you always end up not really like appreciating them until it's over. It is fuck, man. I wasn't expecting this album to hit me as hard as it did, but goddamn, he came back with a fucking good one. Dare I say, yeah, this is probably the best album from Chicago this year. The only other one that I can think of that I listened to is the new Saba album, and I didn't think that one was bad, but I don't think it was as good as this one. I really don't. I think Chance did a really fucking great job coming back here. It's a little bit too long. There's definitely a couple moments that I don't think he needed. I think, honestly, I would lose the highs and the lows. I think Link Me in the Future is weird. I think Gun in Yo Purse I would lose. Tree is okay. In terms of just like, I like all of these songs, but just in terms of fitting on the album, there's definitely some stuff that could have been chopped up and made a little bit different. Same with Just a Drop. I feel like you could have had a J Electronica verse on that last song, and then there you go. It's basically talking about the same thing. But that being said, this was a really, really great journey. I think Chance the Rapper did a fucking phenomenal job. A truly, truly phenomenal job. This album, Starline. Yeah, man. Great shit. He's back. This was everything I wanted and more. And more. It's got some of his best songs he's ever made. It's got some okay tracks. But you know what? This is a special project right here. Shout out to Chance the Rapper, Starline. And shout out to you.